In the dead of night, where the city gives way to nothingness, stands an old blue house. Its only beacon is a solitary yellow lamppost on the balcony, its light struggling to pierce the thick, suffocating fog that blankets everything. Tonight, a family finds themselves lost in that fog. Their car, a sputtering casualty of the night, has broken down. They see the house, a silhouette of refuge. Father, mother, and their 2 children, Rahi and Priya, think they can just spend the night here and be on their way by morning. They step out of the car, a huddle of 4 against the oppressive silence. A nervous laugh escapes them, a shared moment of relief. Their shadows stretch long and distorted in the jaundiced glow of the lamppost, dancing eerily in the swirling mist. "Come on," the mother says, her voice a little too bright. "Let's knock. Maybe someone's home." The father steps forward, his knuckles rapping against the old wooden door. But instead of a reply, the door creaks open on its own, revealing a cavern of darkness within. The air that escapes is stale, heavy with dust and the forgotten scent of years. They hesitate for only a moment before stepping inside. "Whoa, what a cool place," Rahi whispers, his young voice echoing in the vast, empty space. Priya, ever the documentarian, pulls out her phone. "Let's take a picture," she smiles. "Family pic." But as the camera's flash cuts through the gloom, it illuminates something on the balcony above. A figure, draped in white, stands perfectly still. Its head is bowed, long hair obscuring its face, the white cloth of its garment fluttering as if caught in a breeze. But outside, the air is dead calm. "What is that?" the mother gasps, pointing a trembling finger. "It's nothing," the father reassures, his own voice tight. "Probably just a curtain." But then, with a deafening bang, the front door slams shut, plunging them into absolute darkness. All light is gone, save for the weak yellow glow filtering through the grimy windows from the lamppost outside. And in that sickly light, they see the white figure begin to move. It glides from the balcony into the room, its feet never touching the floor. It just floats, a silent, terrifying descent. And behind it, more shadows begin to emerge from the walls, dark shapes detaching from the darkness, as if they had been hiding there all along, waiting. The illusion of safety shatters. The family is awake now, not to a quirky old house, but to a living nightmare. Fear, cold and sharp, sinks its teeth into them. "Mom, let's run," Rahi cries out, his voice cracking. Priya is already sobbing, clinging to her mother, who wraps her in a protective embrace. The father throws himself at the door, rattling the handle, pushing with all his might, but it won't budge, held fast as if by an invisible, impossibly strong hand. Suddenly, a whisper slithers into his ear, a voice like dry leaves skittering across pavement. "Why did you come here? This is our house. You woke us. Now, ... You will be like us." The white shadow drifts to a stop directly in front of Priya. Slowly, it raises its head. Where its eyes should be, there are only 2 gaping black holes. A thick, black liquid oozes from its mouth. Priya opens her own mouth to scream, but the sound is choked off as an unseen force grabs her throat. Her body lifts off the ground, her feet dangling inches above the dusty floorboards. "Let go of my daughter," the mother screams, lunging forward. She raises her hand to strike, but stops, crying out in pain as blood begins to pour from her palm, her skin tearing as if ripped from the inside. Rahi, desperate to save his sister, runs towards her, but a new shadow materializes behind him, placing a hand on his shoulder. The cold is instantaneous, seeping through his clothes, into his very bones. a cold that doesn't belong to the living. Rahi's body convulses. He turns his head and sees Priya. She's smiling at him, but her eyes are now as black as the creature's, her face fractured with tiny cracks. Her voice, no longer her own, rasps, "Brother, come play with us." The father watches in horror. That isn't his daughter anymore. Her body is just a puppet, its strings pulled by something monstrous. His wife collapses to the floor, her sobs turning to gasps as another shadow forms before her, a twisted mockery of her own silhouette. The shadow reaches out, its fingers closing around her throat. The mother's breath hitches, her eyes rolling back into her head. "Leave my family alone," the father roars, his voice raw with desperation. "What do you want?" The original white shadow turns its eyeless gaze upon him. "You four have come," it whispers. "Now we will be four. With you, this house will be ours forever, and you will be with us." He makes a desperate break for the window, clawing at the frame, but the glass fogs over. On the other side, dozens of faces appear, pressed against the pane. Their throats are cut, blood dripping down their spectral forms. They are all laughing, a silent, horrifying chorus. Their mouths form the words, "Stay inside, we won't let you out." Now, only Rahi is left standing. His sister, a ghastly marionette, shambles towards him. His mother lies writhing on the floor. An invisible force slams his father against the far wall, pinning him there. Tears stream down Rahi's face. "We made a mistake," he sobs. "Please, leave us alone." The white shadow glides to him, its presence sucking all the warmth from the air. "You are the youngest," it rasps, its voice a chilling caress. "So I will keep you with me, forever." Rahi's body goes rigid. He glances at the wall and sees that his own shadow is gone. In its place is a different shape, a darker, taller one. Then, as suddenly as it began, everything stops. An unnatural silence falls. The lights flicker back on. The front door swings open, revealing the foggy night and the lone yellow lamppost. But inside the house, there is nothing. No family, no sign of a struggle. Only for words, scrawled on the wall in what looks like drying blood. "We are a family now." And underneath, a fresh invitation. "If you come, we will be a new family." The next night, the fog is just as thick. Another car sputters to a halt on the deserted road. A new family gets out. A father, a mother, and their 2 children. They laugh together, their shadows stretching long and strange in the yellow light. And on the balcony of the old blue house, a white shadow stands watching, but it is not alone. Next to it stand 3 other figures, the family from the night before. Their eyes are black voids, their faces swollen and pale. They raise their hands, reaching out towards the new arrivals, their silent voices calling out on the wind. "Come, come, join our family. You will live in this blue house forever." Some families come, but no one ever leaves. The legion of white shadows on the balcony grows, and the yellow light shines on, a lonely, cursed beacon in the fog, endlessly calling more families, more victims, to this house where families are lost forever, destined to stand on that balcony, calling to the next, trapped in an eternity of fear and sorrow. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more chilling tales from the dark.